I'm not sure what to work on next. When you're sitting down to do your prayer writing and reading your power sessions, try an experiment. If you ever feel like I'm not sure what to focus on, start with a small prayer and ask for a little bit of guidance, and then look at spiritual, social, intellectual, or physical. Now, for those of you who are working on marriages, you can do the same thing with the 5 love languages. You can also use the preside, provide, and protect. It's 3 more categories, and then start with the word reflect, then move on to discover, then move on to plan, and be ready to act. 3 categories: preside, provide, protect. We've got 4 basics: social, spiritual, intellectual, and physical. And then we got 5 love languages: words of affirmation, touch, quality time, gifts, and some other one I can never remember. That gives you 5 plus 4 plus 3, 12 categories where you will never run out of things to ponder. If you feel inadequate, if you feel broken, if you feel weak, you are the chosen ones for the miracles of God, because that's who he tends to work with the most. And I invite you to keep adding the element of President Nilsson's that he brought us to us a year ago. Seek and expect miracles, including your participation in those miracles. Whether you like it or not, you're qualified. How do I know? Because I'm probably just as good of a sinner and a weak man as you are. Put the 12 categories in front of you. Keep them on a single page so you can sort through them and get personal revelation on them. If you want to start with the 4 basics that President Nilsson has given the youth and the children: spiritual, social, intellectual, physical, you may start there and then just put reflect and start reflecting. What am I getting right? What am I getting wrong? What needs time there?
If you're finding this video helpful or want to help us reach others in need, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it really supports our channel. Thank you.
You attack with doing a passion project type activity where you're bringing your gifts and talents to do good. Don't try to just avoid bad. When you're doing your reflection and especially your discovery, make sure you find passion project level things on a small and simple level to add to your life. A simple way to answer that is, what can I do during the very same time block where I might lose a battle that would make someone else's life better using my special gifts and talents, and possibly would take a miracle? Please build this into your ritual. This is what I'm trying to really push. Most of us, when we were learning to fight battles, learned avoidance techniques. Please do not live off of avoidance techniques. Identify the time and day of your next most likely lost battle. Location and time. Use your DPAR to reflect on a category and discover until you find something small and simple or a piece of a large project, and use the very time you would have lost a battle to bang his head against a rock and say, you should not have messed with me. That's a bad idea. And if you show up again later, we're just going to do this all over again. And we can do this all day. And if you want to sort women out way fast, without even having to talk to them, behave in a poised manner, and the weird women will leave you alone, and the quality women will be drawn to you with no effort at all. It is fascinating. The women who are looking for a quality, poised, Christ-like man will stay in the corner until they see one show up. They will avoid all the high school leftovers. They are the least popular women. They are not in the center of attention. The top quality ones avoid the center stage as much as they can, because they got a long future ahead of them where they're going to have to be in the limelight because they can't hide their candle under a bushel. They're always looking for the poised man who's in the zone and doesn't even have to talk about it. So you get there, you become the magnet. When I finally figured that out, it took about a month to find my wife. Of course, it took me 3 years of practice to get to be that guy. That was the awkward part.